What it's like to be every Rockefeller family. Rank Level 1, Birth and Routine. You're born into a wealthy home, where everything is scheduled in advance. In the morning, a nanny wakes you up on a strict timetable. A doctor checks your sleep and diet, and a tutor works with you on speech. Your parents aren't around constantly, but they show up regularly. A short conversation, a question about your classes, a reminder to keep your posture and hold eye contact. From the age of 3, you have etiquette lessons. How to greet people, how to sit at a table, how to say thank you, how not to interrupt. There are chess sets and books in your room, not toys scattered across the floor. You get an allowance, but you must write down every expense in a notebook and explain each purchase, what for where, and why it costs that much. You're given the best, but you're expected to take care of it. Clean uniform, polished shoes. Tidy room, you're monitored. Security at the gate's a driver. Camera's a secretary who knows your schedule better than you do. You get used to always having someone assigned to you, nanny. Tutor bodyguard. Level 2 elite school at 6 or 7. You're moved into a private, highly selective school. You arrive in a car with a driver. Pass security, leave your phone in a locker and put on your uniform. During the day, math, languages, rhetoric, programming. In the evening, sports and debate. You don't pick activities based on what you like. You follow a plan: swimming for endurance, tennis for connections, music for discipline. If you fail a test, nobody screams. Your schedule simply gets extra tutoring, and a report goes to your family. Your grades aren't reviewed by you first. They're reviewed by your tutor and your academic supervisor. You quickly understand that you're surrounded by kids with names, and many doors open for them. Automatically, you learn to watch who's friends with whom, who helps whom, who fears whom, who sits with whom at lunch. You're taken to school receptions where you shake adults' hands. Address them properly and learn to answer in short. Controlled sentences, level 3, the best university. After school, you enter a top university, where only the best and the wealthiest study. You're placed in housing near campus, but daily life is handled by other people. An assistant buys groceries, accounting pays bills, security knows your routes. A driver waits at the right entrance. You choose economics, finance, management, because that's the path. You add extra classes: corporate law, business valuation, negotiation analytics. You don't skip lectures, but the real value is clubs and networks. The investment club, the incubator, closed alumni meetings, dinners with donors. You learn how to introduce yourself, explain an idea quickly, and listen for what the other person wants. You're taught how to write emails short, emotionless with a clear ask. You barely build personal relationships. Dates become calls, parties become mentor meetings, weekends become internships. You want to be first summer in banking, fall in consulting, winter in case competitions. You plan your career early, secure internships through alumni, get a seat in a fund, learn to pitch deals. Your calendar is blocked: study meetings, sports sleep. Even rest is approved by your assistant. Level 4, the family office. Then you're brought into the family office. At first, you don't lead. You sort documents, you get folders, trusts, foundations, equity stakes, asset reports, meeting minutes. You learn to read legal language, spot risk, and ask lawyers. In plain words, who controls what? What happens in a conflict where the weak point is? Who can sign for whom? You sit next to the portfolio manager and learn how capital is allocated, how banks are selected, how risk is hedged, how deals are insured. You learn to build a decision package: numbers, risks, options, recommendation. You get a rule: never sign in a rush. Always ask for a second look. You attend internal meetings and listen silently as the older ones argue about risk, timelines, and ownership. You start to understand. The main job is to preserve control and avoid creating problems. In the evening, you send a short summary to the seniors. What was done, what's being monitored, and what needs their decision. Level 5 First Assets plus Oil Supply Entry. You get your first real asset, a small company or a stake in a supply business. Your job is simple: improve results and avoid scandal. You visit the site, meet leadership demand, weekly numbers, costs, logistics, staffing, safety. You set KPIs, tighten reporting, change contractors, renegotiate purchasing. You audit contracts, inventory, payroll, and real volumes. You learn to fire calmly and hire quickly through HR and lawyers. You keep distance, employees respect you. They don't know you, then you're pulled closer to oil supply. You don't start with owning wells. You start with what moves the money: transport, storage terminals, and refining access. You review shipping and pipeline agreements, check terminal capacity, calculate bottlenecks, and identify where leverage sits. You negotiate with carriers, ports, and insurers, verifying what they can actually deliver. You begin buying node storage rights, terminal slots, route rights, a stake in processing, long-term logistics contracts. The point is to control flow, so other players end up paying for access to your infrastructure. Level 6 Lawyers, banks, and rules. Now you're operating with a full team: bankers, lawyers, auditors, PR. Bankers structure credit lines and repayment schedules. Lawyers write contracts so you always have exits and leverage. Auditors verify numbers. PR reduces reputational damage before it spreads. You start acquisitions, identify weak competitors. Buy assets, lock in exclusive supplier transport agreements. Every deal runs through due diligence. The market starts to feel more regulated. But for you, it's simply more controlled. Level 7 Monopoly. The final stage is when your network seals the market. You control enough supply, access, logistics, storage, processing, financing, insurance, and legal structure that you can outlast almost anyone. You can set prices only you can survive. You can wait competitors out, then buy them when they weaken, or allow them a small niche. On your terms, limited volume, fixed routes, your terminals, your fee contracts. Keep key capacity occupied by your partners and subsidiaries. In meetings, you speak less. People bring dashboards, you pick direction. Everyone executes, your goal becomes system stability. Shipments flow, money returns. Risk stays contained and the market gets used to going through you. They call you too big, but that's the point. You don't win every deal. You control the conditions under which deals are possible. Like and subscribe if you want. The Rockefeller Starter Pack.